Welcome back to News 3 at 4. Well, today is World Health Day, and while our health should be a priority every day, well, today serves as a good reminder to take better care of ourselves. Well, in studio to talk about taking control of your health is Destiny Petrowich here with PremierU. Destiny, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. Now, of course, we're talking about health, and you are an expert in that department. So
Yes.
Let's go ahead. We'll just get started with why is it so important to have a good relationship with your healthcare provider?
As a healthcare provider, I'm a huge advocate for patients, advocating for themselves, right? Nobody knows you better than you. And so, the end all be all is you have to put yourself first. And in, doing so, you're going to be able to find the best version of yourself. Advocate when something feels wrong, find answers.
That's what I was going to ask you. So I think a lot of people are intimidated in a clinician's room, or,
Sure.
They are afraid, well, maybe it's out of line for me to ask that question, but it's not.
No, absolutely not. The idea of a healthcare provider, I would say the reason why most of us went into this field, right, was to help. And so we can't help if we don't listen to the whole story. So having a team that has your back, having a medical provider that you feel comfortable explaining your symptoms to, right, that's going to advocate for you as much as you're advocating for yourself. That's key.
Well, and I would think another key is also, well, you're being honest with your provider, but you also need to be honest with yourself.
Oh yes, absolutely. And a good team, a good healthcare team is going to give you the tools to do that, right? Is going to say, let's look at you as a whole and let's give you the tools, the keys, the answers to be able to improve your health. And that's the goal of a healthcare provider, is to identify those gaps that you are not supposed to know, right? But the only way you can do that is when the patient and the provider work as a team. And that's my end-all be-all goal as a provider.
Was there a good conversation starter for that? Like when you sit down, how is a way to initiate that with your provider?
I think the biggest thing is just saying, I don't feel like me, right?
There you go.
Something's off, something's wrong. How can I take the next step to feeling better? And if you're not getting an answer or you're not getting a straightforward response from your medical provider, that may not be the best fit for you. That's okay, right?
Yeah.
So the key is finding that team where you do feel like you fit well.
Well, Destiny, let's wrap up with what's the best way to find that clinic?
Keep advocating for yourself.
Okay.
Really keep looking for that team. It's okay to go to a provider's facility and say, I don't know, I don't feel like that was it, right? At PremierU of Marion, our goal is to see every patient, right, for themselves, right? To be able to identify them as a whole and to, put their social history with their medical history and say, how can we help you the most? And be their team, their cheerleaders.
Well, we are all so multifaceted. How could you not treat the person as a whole if you want to get the job done right?
Absolutely.
Well, Destiny, where can people find more information, not only about World Health Day, but just about PremierU and better, healthier lifestyle?
Visiting us at our website. It's PremierUMarion.com. We have so many resources there to just talk about what we do, how we are setting the standard for healthcare higher.
Nice. All right. Well, Destiny, thank you so much for coming in today. We appreciate it, and we always love your expert advice.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.